Hello, Collective. It's Belena with aspiraltotheself and the Timeless Collective Tarot Reading. If you are a returning member, subscriber, or viewer, welcome, Soul Family. It's good to have you back. If you are a new viewer, welcome. It's good to have you here. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe so that way you get notified of all content. A Spiral to the Self channel offers weekly astrological energy forecasts, daily motivational shorts of messages from your higher self, as well as collective tarot readings that are intuitively led, as well as collective tarot readings on specific planetary aspects. As well as I am V. Ulrich, the author of both fairy tales on the table here. Both of these fairy tales can be found online on Amazon, Walmart, and Barnes & Noble, just to name a few. Okay, both fairy tales are about following your intuition and how it can be used to overcome all obstacles, such as like spiritual warfare, having to start all over again, establish firm foundations, how your intuition can help you to overcome and heal all traumas, such as like narcissistic abuse, emotional abuse, physical abuse, domestic violence, the word that starts with grape but rhymes with an R. Okay, as well as like maybe you were a black sheep in your family and you had to be all alone, and stand your ground, okay? And how your intuition as well as divine beings can help you reach your happy ending and your soul purpose in whichever way that looks for you. These books are written and illustrated in a way to appeal and to heal your inner child as you read them. Okay, they're written in the Bard format, which means that it flows. So think Dr. Seuss meets Grimm fairy tales. Okay, it's meant to not take a long time, but anybody can understand the message. The Princess and Her Inner Voice is a book meant for technically children because it's written away for children. However, anybody can read it. The Dark High Priestess is actually written for adults because it has darker themes in there, okay, like demons and things like that children may not be comfortable or privy to being able to understand or should know about. So just a little FYI there. At the very end of this video, there will be a brief little snippet of the Princess and Her Inner Voice, as well as some messages and illustrations from the book, as well as where to purchase if you are so interested. Upside down. Okay. Please keep in mind that this is a general collective reading. Therefore, it means a lot of energies are here. Therefore, the messages will not resonate with everyone. So please take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't try to make the story fit if it doesn't. Okay? Leave it for someone else. Okay? Now, like I said, use your discernment here. Like I said, not every story is going to fit or pertain to you, which is okay. Okay? Not every story is meant to. Okay? So take what resonates, leave the rest. I am also not a tarot reader. I am a seer. Therefore, the cards are just like a way for me to connect with you guys. They are just a physical and visual representation of the intuitive downloads that I get. I film these videos in two ways. One is like with my actual physical body. The other is with just my hands. The physical body is to make it seem like it's like a personal reading for you. It is not a personal reading, but it's to give that personal touch. The hands is to make it feel like you are just having some divine guidance, okay? I'm just here being the vessel for you, okay? If I mention masculine or feminine, please know that I am talking about energies and not genders, okay? Because each person has both masculine and feminine energies within them. And legal disclaimer here that I have to say, please know that the tarot readings are for entertainment purposes only. This channel, are not responsible for what a viewer does with the information, okay? In the realms of law, legal, finance, health, I am not an expert in those areas, nor do I claim to be. I am just giving you a divinely guided message, okay? Which you should always take the professional opinion and the expert in those areas before taking any advice from a reader, okay? So just legal disclaimer there. Before I get into the intuitive download, I'm going to start with a prayer. I call upon God, Banja, Great Goddess Morgan, the Trinity Three, the Archangels, my ancestors, Lu, and the seen and unseen. Please only allow in this reading what I call upon, which is high vibrational energy and frequency. If any lower vibrational beings, entities, or energies try to come through, I ask that you block, bind, and blind, and immediately return to sender, in which I give you full permission to intervene and to intercede on our behalf in whichever way you deem fit. Please allow me to see what you want the collective to know. Uncloak any energies that may be trying to hide themselves in this reading, so that way we can see who they truly are, as well as to please protect me, the video, this channel, and the viewers as I deliver this divinely guided message. Any curses, hexes, evil eye, let they be dissolved, transmuted, and intervened with by the All High. The sender's mask be ripped off. They'll be unable to hide. All their lies, deceit, and ill intentions will become exposed and publicly known. Okay. So the download that I got, guys, is that there was somebody who you received guidance from, as well as other people receive guidance from. This could be like another reader. This could be a psychic. This could be just say a leader, a mentor, someone who's in the public eye, who people go to for guidance, okay? However, this person's not a good person, and they're into some nefarious things, okay? And this person doesn't have any love for themselves. There's no love here. And they view anybody who does anything similar to what they do in their occupation as competition, and they feel very intimidated. However, what they hate in others is what they need to heal in themselves. And what they do is, if they feel intimidated by you at all, or if they feel like you're a rival of theirs, they do some things, okay? They're not above taking out literally the competition, or what they even think is their competition. Like I said, you may not even do remotely the same kind of things, but it's just how this person perceives it. And because they literally think that if you're doing it, you're going to take all of their abundance somehow. Okay. If you are in, say, the tarot community, or you're someone who is psychically led, or you're a prophet of God or something like that. Okay. Just know that we all get kind of similar messages. We all get similar downloads, just at different times, because we are on a different path, and we have a certain kind of group around us. We have a certain kind of audience that we are meant to send those messages to in the divine right time that we get them, and what those people need in that time, right? So we're not on the same path. However, like I said, the downloads can be the same. So say Johnny Smith and Sarah Q over here can both be readers, be psychics or whatever, and they both have similar downloads. However, one gets one piece of the pie and the other one gets the other piece of the pie. It's the same kind of download, but they both have different kind of information regarding that same download, okay? Because they get different parts, different pieces, because the people that they are meant to influence or meant to give that guidance to need that specific information, right? So what I'm saying, collective, is that there's more than enough to go around, okay? There's 6 billion people on this planet. Not one reader or psychic or influencer could dare do it all, okay? You wouldn't be able to. So for this person to have this kind of mentality, this kind of fear, it's really what led them astray. However, this person has like a group that follows them, that that views them as this influential leader, and they do a lot. Like I said, they do a lot of nefarious things in the background. Like they literally try to take out the competition, whether that be with witchcraft, whether that be with slander, defaming somebody, networking with other people of different spiritualities to do whatever they need to do. Okay. However, it looks like either you or someone else in the collective stood their ground to this person here, okay, in front of others, in front of these people that dote on this person, okay? There's definitely was some standing of the ground here. So I got the angel number 308, encourages you to stand tall in your own power and believe in your own extraordinary strengths and unique talents. Reveal your power to yourself and others in ways that enhance your relationship, self-esteem, and confidence in your life in general, okay? And the download was, I was in this room and washing clothes, okay? So washing your clothes can actually be a sign of cleansing, like cleansing witchcraft, cleansing yourself of lower vibrational entities or energies, okay? And there was a man in another room that was doing a horse drinking game. I don't know what that is, but horses are assistants from the divine. You got Poseidon, you got Maka, like a lot of deity assistance here, okay? And this leader or this influencer wanted to see me and wanted to introduce me to this man that she knew, okay? So when I have downloads, either I'm not necessarily embodying myself, I'm embodying somebody in the collective, okay? So when I say me, I mean someone in the collective. So they wanted to see someone in the collective, okay? Then there was other women who was with this like leader who said she wanted to give, this was a female too, who said she wanted to give something to someone and it'd be a big celebration. However, she said to them, how dare this person think they could compete with me? Okay, so this person is planning some kind of celebration, some kind of party, some kind of event where you or someone in the collective would be invited to. Okay, but she's already looking at it like, how dare you compete with me, even though you may not actually be competing. It's just her perception because of the wounds that she has, okay? But she's planning something nefarious to do to you at this celebration, okay? And the person I was embodying stood up and said in front of the group, collaboration happens at the top, the people on the bottom compete. Being a reader can have a handful of readers who all have a certain slice of the same download. There's an abundance, there's plenty of abundance for everyone. This person got very upset. However, then the person I was embodying decided they weren't going to wait around to meet who this person was trying to get you to meet, okay, and stated that it wasn't your vibe. And the others heard you say that and watch you leave, okay? And then after that, I saw crows. I saw 8 crows, okay? And crows are messages from the other side, messages from the spiritual realm, as well as it means that you're being watched, either be by divination or it means that you're being watched by the All High, by a deity, okay? With the angel number 823, happiness is your true innate nature, and mindfulness, gratitude, creativity, compassion, and community help you to cultivate happiness into your life every day. Okay, so either you or someone that you know. So like this could go one of both ways. This could be somebody in the collective was sitting in on this group of people and they got uncomfortable with how competitive this person was with you, okay? And they stood their ground, so taking up for you when your name is mentioned in rooms that you are not in, okay? Because we did have the 823 angel number that spoke of community. As well as standing your ground and in your power. So someone could have definitely stood in their power and spoke up for you in a room that you weren't in, where somebody was literally trying to plot your demise. Like the person they wanted you to meet was possibly like another shaman, somebody who was going to do something nefarious, to do somebody who was going to hurt you in some kind of way, okay? Or it could have been you stood up to this reader, this influencer, whoever that had a group, and you stood up to them in a group and said, I don't stand for this. Know that you're being petty. Competition happens at the bottom. Okay, so like a bottom feeder. Bottom feeders in the spiritual community are people who are opportunists, and they're opportunists to get power. They're opportunists to be... to get any kind of power that they can get their hands on. That's why they practice like so many different kinds of spiritualities. Like we're talking like they don't just do one kind of witchcraft, they do them all, whichever will give them the most power, okay? Because they're bottom feeders. They don't have any spiritual gifts themselves. They either siphon it from other people or they go about getting their craft by doing other crafts. So essentially this person was going to network with someone to hurt you and invite you to an event, okay? But either you knew this or you listened to your intuition about this invitation to this because you knew it wasn't good, okay? You knew that it wasn't for your best interest, or somebody in the room heard your name spoken about and stood up for you. And and left and said this wasn't my vibe, like somebody left a group. So we'll clarify that with the cards. Spirit, what does the collective need to know about this download of this reader, this influencer, this leader. Okay. Okay. There's a lot of cards here, but we will take them. We got meditation, a karmic masculine, Akashic records, evil eye, healing journey, the dead speaks, slander, spiritual guidance, haunting, fear. Okay, let's see how these are going here. So, the dead speaks about a karmic masculine who they are haunting and is now in fear. So this is a passed over loved one that's haunting this person who is now in fear and is providing you with, or haunting them with fear over the evil eye that they were sending you, the slander that they were doing with you, like say in this group, and you're getting spiritual guidance from this whoever this is, we'll get clarity. You're getting spiritual guidance on your healing journey. Meditate to access your Akashic records. Deep already. Deep, deep, deep. Okay. Spirit, which card deck do you want? So it looks like whoever this is haunting this karmic masculine here. So it looks like a karmic masculine. Let's say in the download it was a woman, but it could be anyone in that role of being like a leader, a spiritual leader, someone who is an influencer, someone who people go to for guidance. But as the cards are saying, it's a karmic masculine who is now being haunted, okay, by either your ancestors, someone that they did something to, okay, and they fear, okay, they're in lots of fear here because, like I said, there's something in their house, there's something with them, there's something attached to them that is just freaking them the F out, right? And it's because of the evil eye and slander, okay? The evil eye and slander of when your name was spoken about in rooms that you weren't in, okay? And the evil eye, like I said in the download, this person wanted to like set you up at an event and introduce you to somebody who did not mean you very well. So it could be that karmic masculine because it was a man that she mentioned. And, you know, whoever in the collective said, I'm not meeting your person. But you're receiving spiritual guidance on this healing journey of yours, okay? Because you have access to your Akashic records. Spirit, tell us about this event that this spiritual leader was trying to set people up. Okay, so we have ascended masters, devoted spirits with specific intentions. Okay, this could be the dead speaks. Someone here who's an ascended master, they were giving you information of what was going on, of what someone was planning for you, of trying to get you. So this is relaxation, peaceful pursuits, happy times, and the reverse. So they wanted you not to be able to sleep well at night. They wanted you to be stressed out. They wanted you to be unhappy because they were behind a mask, okay? Their intentions for you were cloaked. They were trying to do something, like I said, that wasn't good for you. And either you're a teacher or they're a teacher. Like I said, they were someone who got guidance, but either way, they're either an influencer who teaches people, or they were getting up knowledge about you who maybe does teach, or they're just getting knowledge in general. Okay. What does the collective need to know about speaking up? Who spoke up for the collective? Who spoke up for the collective in this event? Who spoke up for the collective in this event? So you got the Woodward here. So this is somebody who hunts, literally. 111 is the angel number for you're on the right path. But this is a very predatory person. This is somebody who hunts. You got blood on the spear. Like they do whatever they need to do, okay? This could be that karmic masculine. Like I said, this the spiritual person, the spiritual leader wanted you to meet a man and wanted you to wait for them, which It could have been the person that was there for your demise. Okay, because of generosity, they wanted you to be generous with them. They wanted you to fill their cup. They wanted you just to give them everything. Give them love, give them support, be essentially at their beck and call, or it could be energy because you got lots of yellow and orange here. Who spoke up for the collective? Okay, somebody here that was in this group spoke up for you because they view you with respect. They highly respect you, and they knew that this person or these people were planning to give you something to mourn. Like we've got 7 here, 7 catastrophes, 7 incidences that would have caused you stress, caused you despair. Okay, to your happiness, because they didn't want your happiness and they felt they would be happy if they did this to you. Like again, like I said, this could be generosity as far as like you giving them your wealth, your energy, whatever. And they thought that if you did that, it would equate to happiness for them and give them long-term success, give them long-term foundations. They knew that this person was aiming for the long haul with you. So let's clarify these cards. Spirit, clarify Ascended Masters for the clarify Ascended Masters. Okay, so you're showing up as an Ascended Master, okay? Or the Ascended Masters are speaking to you, either or, take it where it fits. But you're showing up in this 9 of Pentacle energy. You're very self-sufficient. You're very independent, okay? You're very wealthy on your own. You're very confident, okay? You're very abundant. And the Ascended Masters, the Dead Speaks, are you know, giving you spiritual guidance about this, about, you know, these people trying to set you up at an event because you're in this independently wealthy state. Like I said, this spiritual leader was very jealous of you and was in like a silent competition with you. Clarify relaxation reverse, Spirit. Clarify relaxation. Okay. So again, it was a group of people that was trying to do this. You know, they were collaborating on how to stress you out, how to end any kind of happiness for you. They wanted to affect your sleep specifically. They wanted you to essentially have no peace in your life, okay? And they did this because they wanted to affect your ability to balance yourself, your ability to find solutions here, because you got the Temperance card. Solar plexus is your ability to your personal power, your self-esteem, your self-confidence. They wanted to affect your confidence. They wanted to affect your balance and how you moderate the energies, because you're showing up as the High Priestess. You're very intuitive, okay? You listen to your inner voice. You're very spiritual. You have secrets. You have wisdom, okay? Like I said, but high on the you're very intuitive. And like I said in the download, you were either a reader, the person they were talking about was a reader, someone who was very intuitive that they felt was competition, okay? But they wanted essentially to affect this reader's love life, their partnerships, or who they, you know, 2 of Cups can be business partnerships, it can be romantic partnerships, but they essentially wanted to take this out. So they used their own networking. They use their own partnerships to try to plan your downfall, okay? Like I said, they were trying to create some kind of stressful time for you. They were trying to make it to where you wouldn't have any peace in your life. You wouldn't be able to find any kind of solutions, okay? But they wanted to affect your partnerships. And your sense of, you know, achievement. The world here can be an end of a cycle, or they wanted you to be back into a cycle, okay? They wanted you to meet someone that would have hurt you, okay? And so they were planning this. Maybe they were planning like having someone come in to you and try to invite you, you know, someone who portrays themselves as a romantic partner, okay? But they wanted to have some kind of celebration here, okay? They wanted to have some kind of fulfillment. They wanted to end a cycle of you being in this independently wealthy status, this 9 of Pentacles status. Clarify behind a mask, Spirit. We got the slander and evil eye. So they were probably also trying to get people not to work with you or people to view you in a certain kind of way. Clarify behind a mask, Spirit. Their intentions were to essentially hang you up, get you to sacrifice yourself, okay? Sacrifice for what they would consider a higher cause, okay? But they also wanted people to look at you. They maybe put what I'm getting here is they probably try to put some kind of veil over you, some kind of cloaking spell here to make people look at you a different kind of way, because it says new perspective. See you in a different light. They wanted people to see you in a different light. So they were spreading this slander, slandering your name, slandering who you are, giving you lots of evil eye because you're very successful. And they knew that you have, your spiritual guides are very reliable and credible. Okay. But they wanted people to look at you in a different kind of way. Okay. Clarify teacher spirit. And they were trying to, this teacher, either somebody who actually teaches the community, like so this person was like a spiritual leader or someone who gives guidance. They were trying to bring you disappointments, ending your relationships, possibly ending your love life here because we do have the Two of Cups. They were trying to, block your creativity by attacking you this way. Like I said, they were trying to create just overall hardship for you. Because like the person said, how dare they think they can compete with me? So they were trying to block your creativity so you wouldn't be able to do whatever it is that you do that they view that you're a competition with them in. They wanted you to have emotional disappointment. So they were researching ways to do this. And like I said, they were collaborating with a group of people on how to do this. They were researching ways. They used networking here to figure out how they could, give you distress just to overall end any kind of peace that you have. Clarify the Woodward spirit. Clarify the Woodward. Clarify the Woodward. And they had this man here. I'm going to get more cards to clarify him. But this Woodward here, someone who's a hunter, someone who, isn't afraid to end things, who hunts, who maybe be someone who's on their own, a solo worker here. But they wanted this person to have some kind of, like say, Knight of Swords energy, create big changes, to seize the moment. So they were trying to have you wait, like say in this download, they were going to invite you to an event and then have you wait for this man that was essentially going to hunt you or do something terrible to you. Okay, they wanted this man to accomplish it very quickly. It's crazy. Can we clarify the Woodward with the Knight of Swords? Tell us more about this man. Tell us more about this man. Okay. So yeah, they wanted this man to act very, very quickly to accomplish something, to hurt you in some kind of way, to trick you. And they were scheming, of how to do this. Because it says also criminal activity, lie to you, lure you into this event so they could do something to you. Because you're showing up as a Queen of Cups, someone who's very kind, compassionate, supportive, empathic. So like I said, you're very highly intuitive. They wanted to literally cause you death. Okay? They wanted to cause you death, to get rid of you. And that was their kind of, however, the truth has been exposed by the Ascended Masters here, where it says the dead speaks. They told you the truth of what these people were doing or what they were planning with this man here. This man here was here to accomplish something very quickly. They were, strategizing a way to do this. They were going to lie to you, trick you, get you to come in, because you're showing up as a whole sweetheart and they wanted to end you. Like in every kind of way. They wanted to end you, but like I said, in the download, you got the gut response. You got the feeling this wasn't your vibe. Like nothing about it seemed right. You listened to your gut. You left. Okay. So you got the truth here. You got the sword of truth and you stated the sword of truth. Like, like what you're doing is pathetic. You shouldn't be this way with this person. They don't look at you that way. There's more than enough to go around for everyone. The fact that you think this way means you think very small, right? But you got the truth about who this person was. Like I said, they were trying to lie to you and tell you to wait for this person. Oh, yeah, I have someone I want you to meet. He's great. He's going to show you some things. Maybe it was this someone that they networked with that was showing up as a teacher, someone who could give guidance, okay? That's how they view That's how they wanted you to view them, that they were showing you how to do something, that they were going to help develop your skill, but it was a lie, and it was to get this you alone with this person. Clarify generosity, 9 of Vessels, Spirit. Okay. They wanted you to have, they didn't want anyone to be generous with you. Like I said, they were trying to affect your partnerships here. They were trying to end you in every kind of way, so that way you couldn't speak up. But they wanted to end your generosity. They wanted you to have absolutely no happiness. They wanted you to be in despair, have relationship problems, get no one to invest in you, get people to walk away from you, just create overall grief. Okay, because you speak the truth. Okay, you speak the truth. You're a very credible and spot on intuitive reader. Okay, if you are a reader, or take it where it fits. Okay, and what you do for an occupation. Okay, but you're very spot on, and people respect you for that. Okay, because the next card is respect, and you're very, very creative. You know your self-worth, and like I said, you're very, very tapped in. Okay, you're very connected to the divine here, and they wanted to cause a loss for this because you have these gifts that they don't like. Maybe you've picked up on their energy, okay, or they sent you their energy and you picked up on it. But either way, the divine gave you the downloads about this person, and they didn't like what you were saying about them. They didn't like that you were connected with the divine, period, and that you're very creative in how you express these messages to where it connects with everyone. Okay, and you stand firm. You know your worth. Okay, and like I said, they wanted to end any kind of generosity towards you. They didn't want people to invest in you, to watch you, to view you, to help support you. Like say if you have a channel or whatever it is that you do, like a Patreon or something like that, they wanted all your investors to dissipate. They wanted everyone who viewed you to look at you in some kind of way. Like I said, they wanted people to have a new perspective when they looked at you. That's what this slander is, this evil eye. They were evil eyeing your success, wishing for your downfall, but then they were they were collaborating with other people and how they could do this, like how they could end your abundance, how they could end your partnerships here, okay, how they could end how you self-regulate, your stress levels and stuff, because maybe all this time they've been trying to send stuff to you and it hasn't worked. But you're able to, moderate yourself. You're able to bring balance to yourself. And they wanted to figure out a way to do that. They were researching ways on how to block your creativity, block the way you speak to people, block how people view you, block your messages and the downloads that you get, okay? They wanted you to have no relationships. And they wanted, like I said, this man to come in and lure you to him so he could do something terrible to you in a quick way. Clarify 9 of Bows, respect, Spirit. Okay, so someone here in this group spoke up for you. Okay, this is showing up as a King of Pentacles. This could be a male or a female, but they're in their masculine energy of abundance, wealth. They're provider. They're very secure. Okay, they're reliable. Someone spoke up for you because they highly respect you, and they knew what these people were doing, like in this group, okay? They had the truth, and they knew that they got the truth and what it was illuminated to them what these people were actually planning for you, okay, that they were planning long and hard on. So 7 could be 7 months, 7 weeks, 7 years. They saw this. So someone in this group stood up for you. And so it wasn't actually you in the crowd. It was this person stood in their power and stood up for you and your power, this King of Pentacles energy, and said, I see what's going on here. You guys are competing with someone who isn't really competing with you. Competition happens at the bottom, So it's illuminated to this person what these people were doing, what they were planning, and how they were planning to affect your partnerships, your love life, your choices, okay? Maybe this person is a soulmate of yours, but this person stood up for you, okay? They stood up for you in front of this group. Okay, because they knew that there was illusions here. There was like deception going on. Whatever was done in the dark has been brought to light. This masculine knew that, or like I said, Yeah, this masculine energy, this King of Pentacle energy, like I said, it could have been a female and her masculine energy, but they knew that they were trying to inspire fear in these people. They were using deception. They were going to lure you in some kind of way. It was an illusion over you. Like I said, they were also casting illusions. So, glamour spells, things like that, because they wanted people to look at you in a certain kind of way. So there's witchcraft here. There's evil eye, there's witchcraft. They were doing all these things. I mean, this could even be like a hitman. Like they hired someone to do this to you. They wanted to lure you in to meet this person. Okay. But this person highly, highly respects you. Okay. And they may be considered an outsider, but in the download, it says that they knew that you are entitled to your happiness, okay? Stand firm in your powers. That's what the Ascended Masters are telling you. Keep doing what you're doing. Like, you are meant for happiness. You are not meant for these people to be hurting you in any kind of way. It is not fated for you. It's not destined for you. But this person stood up for you because they're like, you guys are just doing this because, like, this person's successful. And it truly brought to light what these people were doing, what they were investing in, what they were really trying to do to somebody, because of maybe this is somebody who, this could be a partner of somebody of yours, like an ex of yours. Like I said, this could be a soulmate of yours that stood up for you, or this reader liked your soulmate. Okay, what have you? Like I said, take it where it fits. But they knew that they were trying to essentially affect your love life and your choices. Like they wanted you to be stressed out, no one to work with you. They wanted people to view you in a certain kind of way. They wanted to lessen any kind of attraction to you. They wanted to essentially shut you up. Like I said, you have death here. They wanted you to be gone. They felt like they couldn't shine unless you were gone. And the illusions that were casted here, like they knew that there was lots of illusions here, a lot of magic, a lot of dream state magic, okay? But also like a lot of lies going on. Clarify Seven of Vessels, morning. Because they, like, this masculine energy here, this King of Pentacles, knew that these people were planning, like say we have 7, that's the second time. Okay, 777 is the angel number for good luck, okay? But 7 could be the time frame, 7 years, 7 months, 7 weeks. They were working long and hard to take away any kind of like offers to you, any kind of like financial offers, anything that would be reliable to you, that would be an improvement to whatever it is that you do. They wanted to end it. They wanted all your bowls to simply be empty. Like I said, there's death here. They wanted death for you. But if they couldn't have that, they wanted you to lose everything. They wanted you to lose your will. They wanted you to lose your determination for your business or whatever it is that you do, your passion, your drive. They wanted you to lose that. They wanted you to not be consistent with what you do. Okay? They wanted you to be at a state of loss, like say grief, sorrow. They wanted that for you. Clarify happiness, Spirit. Clarify happiness, Spirit. And they wanted you to feel like in order for you to be happy, that you'd have to overcome all these obstacles, okay? But also, like I said, this has to do with the person who stood up for you. They came in as a Knight of Pentacles, okay? Like I said, we have the King of Pentacles, but we also have the Knight, okay? They stood their ground. They were determined, okay? They were a reliable voice for you because they're like, I see what you're doing to the collective. I see that you're trying to plan this for them. And they had the strength and courage, okay, and the confidence to speak up for you, okay, because they view you as a source of happiness. They view you as someone who's very abundant and overflowing. Maybe they thought that you would be a good collaboration. You would be someone to share with, someone to work with, okay. But they had strength here to speak up. Clarify the Otter. And they had to make a choice. They were juggling, whether to speak up or not in this group, okay, because they're looking at what would provide more long-term and stable foundations, okay? That's what they were looking for, in this decision here that they had to make and what was going on in their life at the moment, in this group. They had to find balance here. They had to bring balance to the situation, make a choice, adapt here and go, hey, what you're trying to do to the collective isn't something that we should be doing. Maybe they looked at you as a sort of happiness. Okay, we'll get more into it, but maybe they looked at you as as a form of happiness. Okay, let's get into what the dead wants to speak about. Actually, let's get into haunting. Spirit, tell us about the haunting and fear. Who's being haunted? Who's being haunted? We're mentioning haunting here. Who's being haunted? Or maybe they're being haunted by what was planned that they could be considered a part of. Like there's receipts of what these people were planning, and they're being haunted by that. Like they fear, karmic repercussions or jail time. Clarify fear and haunting, Spirit. Who's being haunted? So this is a lover of yours. Okay, that makes more sense. So this was a soulmate of yours spoke up for you. This King of Pentacles here is a soulmate of yours. Someone that you, like an ex, or they have love for you. Maybe this is somebody that you've never been with before. But whoever this is that took up for you, they feel something for you. Okay, they view you as a soulmate. They view you as someone that they love. They were trying to protect you because they love you, and they viewed you as a source of happiness for them. And that, if they prove themselves a good suitor, if they, essentially played the knight here, if they played the knight and defended you, defend your name, defend your honor, okay, that they could have happiness with you, okay, that they could bring balance to the situation. You guys could have long-term success. Because again, this is someone who views you as their two of vessels. They view you as their partner, and they view that you guys would have like an overall happy life together, okay. They view that you guys would just go off into the sunset or the sunrise, okay? Where you go, your healing energy. And they view that you see the rocks here, they view you as having, like, you're just abundant. You bring long-term, success and foundations. They could have long-term stability with you. So, however, this person's a karmic, and they spoke up too late, okay? So know that this soulmate was part of this collaboration here. And they decided, I guess, after everything was planned, to speak up. But it's only because they had feelings for you. They realized they had feelings for you. Their heart wasn't in it to hurt you anymore, okay? But now they're being haunted by the dead here for trying to attack a soulmate of theirs, or trying to attack a healer, somebody who's got a bright, bright light within them, okay? Now they fear this. They fear that they've lost you forever. Okay, they fear that they've lost you forever. This karmic masculine here. Let's go into the dead speaks. The dead speaks. Who is this energy? Who is the dead speaks? Who is this energy of the dead speaks? We have ascended masters, but what does the dead want to tell the collective about this karmic masculine? Okay, that you have a bright heart light. Okay, so you are a healer. We have this here. Your heart just radiates healing energy and frequency. Okay, like you are very high vibrational. Okay, and your heart's very open. And you're, say 111 again, you're on the right path, but you cleanse away any of this evil eye or any of this slander, okay? You're able to feel deep connections for other people, deep connections for, say your, whoever it is you read for, if that's what you do, or whatever it is that you do that you are, that you're in the public eye on, that people give you guidance for, you feel very deeply, and you're able to connect with people on a deep level, and that's why you're so highly respected, because you're on your shamanic journey, okay? You're high in your purpose. We have the horses here, okay, and the moon, so you're highly intuitive. Poseidon or Maka could be very significant to you, okay? Goddess and godlike energy, but you're in your purpose, and you're being aided by the divine, okay? And you knew that these people weren't your friends. Like this is a karmic masculine, so someone who could be like either an ex of yours or someone who loves you. That's that's a soulmate here. That's karmic. You knew that these people weren't your friends, okay? That were looking at you like some kind of garden or paradise, you know, that they could just either take your energy, they could take your abundance. If you weren't there, they could just take what you've worked for, because we have the butterfly here, you know, beauty and transformation. They thought that they could transform whatever it is that you have, like maybe steal your identity so that they could have whatever it is you worked for. Then you got wisdom here, like you have all this wisdom. They want to take it from you. Because you're a healer, okay? You have the power to give and receive healing. We have that here several times. You're able to feel on a deep level, which means you're able to connect with your base, whoever it is that you are called to lead. You connect very deeply with them, and you vibe very high, okay? And you're able, and it's because you're a healer. That's your sole purpose, and it's to make you very, very abundant, okay? That being in this high vibrational healing energy, you're very, very abundant, okay? You're meant to be wealthy. You're meant to be very fortunate. You're not meant to struggle at all like these people wanted, okay? That's what the dead speaks are here to tell you, that you're a healer, okay? These people aren't your friends. This karmic who may be trying to come towards you to offer you some kind of breadcrumby offer, know that they were part of this group that was aiming to do something to you. Like, they were part of it. And yeah, they spoke up for you, but when were they going to speak up any other time for you, okay? Like, so in the download, when they said that it wasn't their vibes, that means this karmic masculine left this group, okay? If they were the ones who spoke up for you, they left this group, and the group watched them leave. However, they're now being haunted because of what they've done. Like, they're being haunted by your ancestors or by someone. What does the collective need to heal from? What does the collective need to heal from on their healing journey to meditate on? What does the collective need to heal from? What does the collective need to heal from? What does the collective need to heal from? So you need to meditate to get you a sense of mindfulness. Again, we have that one there, 111. You're on the right path to get a peaceful presence and quiet your mind, okay? So you need to meditate, you know, and that's how you access your Akashic records, all that ever was in your soul's life and all that ever will be. But to quiet your mind, to meditate, okay? That's the spiritual guidance here. Speak on the dead. The dead speaks. I want to know more about the dead speaks. Who's the dead here? So we have the 8 of Wands, which could be fast communication, okay? Fast communication here. Trying to find many, many ways to communicate with you about a blind spot or missed opportunities that made you feel powerless, okay? You're moving on from that, from this group here. So that's what the dead wants you to know, is that they're trying to speak to you in every kind of way. So we've got angel numbers, we've got animals here, we've got the crow. Like I saw 8 crow, which means the number 8 is balance, as well as 888 is the angel number for abundance. And we do have the abundance card here. They're trying to look at many, many different ways to give you this message that, you know, anything that you viewed as a missed opportunity, or, you know, that you've maybe depressed about because, you know, maybe, you know, some of your viewer, maybe things are taking longer than they should, or maybe you noticed, you know, that you weren't really getting as many offers. You were feeling very powerless, or you felt restricted or trapped, okay, bound. You're moving on from that, okay? You're transitioning. You're letting go of hatred from this group here, okay? These people that were trying to delight and taking you down, that were meeting up, collaborating. Okay. Split it in half so it doesn't fly everywhere when I shuffle it. Spirit, give us a tea on these people that were planning the demise for the collective. Give us the tea on these people that were evil eyeing and slandering the collective. That they're blinded, they're stuck in denial. We'll get more info on that, on what they're, maybe that their witchcraft or whatever didn't work. We'll figure it out. Because the seen and the unseen's here, so the she. They're stuck in denial, okay, because they're now having to face their inner demons, or they're being haunted by themselves, by their choices. They don't want to believe it. They want to believe that it's because of what they've done, like this haunting that they're getting. Because they have a mental illness, okay, so that makes sense. So they're being haunted by the seen and the unseen, so that's a she. That's, like, so we had it crow, which means you're being watched. They're being watched by essentially nature. The she are like personifications of nature. The she were the earliest gods, you know. Say like all the gods that you know of, say from mythology, those were she, which the she are, they're not necessarily fallen angels, but say when some of the lore behind it is when God cast out Lucifer, he opened this vortex and angels got sucked out that shouldn't have been sucked out, and they ended up on earth, and God said whoever, you know, was out stayed out. So the she became essentially gods here, the earliest gods that we've had, okay? And they had the power and all that, and then, you know, like you got the lore of, you know, that they went to a different dimension or realm because we were killing their world, or they wanted to retreat, or they wanted to be, you know, immortal and all that. But they're definitely a force that's still here. They're definitely a force that still acts, okay? And there's different kinds of fae, or, you know, seen and unseen is every kind of creature, of being that would go into the fairy realm, okay? Fairies aren't just like things with wings. Okay, there's literally shadow people. There's things that could be horrific, you know. You know, if you see a shadow but you can't see through it, kind of way, you know, of a person. That's like the seen and the unseen, like the Morgan. So we have lots of horses here. The Morgan, an aspect of her is the Maka, the horse goddess. However, one aspect of her is the Phantom Queen. So a shadow that you cannot see through. And they hover in darkness, and you see like a shadow moving towards you, things like that. So they're blinded, they're stuck in denial that they're being haunted. Like they're being really, really haunted, and it's messing with their mind a lot. It's developed them a mental illness because now they're having to face their inner demons of the actions that they've put out. So you got the she that's definitely haunting them for you on your behalf. Messing with their minds, okay? Because you've got personal respect here. They personally respect you. The seen and unseen realm personally respect you, and they're putting respect on your name. They don't appreciate what these people are trying to do, and they're being taught a lesson. So they're being haunted. They fear this. Like they're scared. They're scared to be at home. They're scared to be alone. Like they're being haunted. They were trying to provoke you to lower your vibration. That's what the slander was all about, because you're high vibration, which means their witchcraft's not working on you. And they were trying to provoke you by spreading things about you to lower your vibration, so anything else that they did could. So this soulmate here, okay, this is the third time we've heard that this is a soulmate. This is a rogue soulmate. Somebody who went in the opposite direction. So yeah, they defended you. They respect you, and they spoke up, but know that they were definitely a part of this collaboration to bring you down, to hurt you, to do some kind of way. Maybe it started to mess with them a little bit, or maybe they thought, oh, well, I can have happiness with this person, and I can have long-term stability with them. So essentially this person, this soulmate here, didn't switch their mindset or perception about hurting you until they thought they would benefit from you in a different light. Okay, either they wanted to benefit from you, but the soulmate here is of the dark, and they're being haunted by literally the she. And they have hidden motivations. Like I said, they have hidden motivations for why they would stand up for you, why they would do any of that, okay? They're using Reiki, so energy manipulation here, to affect you. They targeted your children and pets, so like with their witchcraft. They can't find nobody like you. See, that's it. Like, they can't find nobody like you that is as abundant as you, that is as healing as you, that has that energy, that has that divine support. They can't find nobody like you, so that's why they changed their perception. Your family is your ops, okay? So your family's working with this collaboration, so know that. Things are going on behind the scenes to bring you your wish, your manifestation, so think positive, okay? So this is going to be something that works in your benefit. So you're getting spirit messages, signs from the departed. So this could be your ancestors. The dead speaks. This could be your ancestors. It's the ascended masters here. You're heavily, heavily connected with the divine, and your ancestors are giving you these messages. They're telling you some things about these people and what they're wanting to do and what they were planning to do. So do not accept any kind of invitation from somebody that you've cut off from your past or somebody that you knew. Always listen to your intuition and your gut responses, okay? Like, leave if they tell you, if it says leave. And these people are people you blocked. They're overwhelmed and frustrated, including this this rogue soulmate. So this is somebody that you may have dated in the past who's now addicted, filling the void. So they're addicted to you. They're addicted to your energy. They're addicted to doing witchcraft. They're addicted to anything and everything that can take away the fact that they're being haunted. Okay, like, so these people are scared. They're scared to go to sleep at night. They're scared to be alone at their home. They're seeing things move, you know, they're maybe hearing voices, you know, hearing things turn on and off that shouldn't be turning on and off by themselves. They're just over around like losing their minds, okay? And it's because of what they planned for you. What they did. Because they tried to control you. They wanted to put you under some kind of illusion. Like I said, they wanted to control you. They were going to have this man end you in some kind of way, or have this like shaman or something put some kind of spell on you to make some quick changes, okay, to end how you thought. Like, say, death is also an ending. They tried to end something for you, end your personal control over yourself. They wanted to control you. And you're getting lump sum good karma out of this. And these people are in spiritual jail. So that means, like, they get no more abundances, no more blessings. If they have spiritual gifts, they don't have them anymore. So, like, this reader, whoever this was, this person who people get who get guidance from, they lost their gifts. So they're unable to tap in. They're unable to... I mean, they can try to read their cards, but the cards that they're getting are very unreliable as far as the messages they're getting. So that means these people are stuck in heavy, heavy karma of what they're getting. So this went to spiritual court, which means the divine has intervened here and placed judgment on these people, that they are in jail. They don't get to go forward. They don't get to pass go. They don't get to collect $200. They don't get shit. They're stuck in spiritual jail. Okay, let's mix these together. And then we'll wrap this part up. Spirit, what else about these people? Okay. Oh. Okay. So we have the hot tea, shocking news, okay? That your ops and your family are working together. So this rogue soulmate, whoever this leader is, they're all working together, okay? Because they wanted this rogue soulmate to marry you for money. So Black Widow means marrying for money and then offing you, ending you. So that's what this person wanted. That makes sense. This rogue soulmate stood up for you, protected you in their ways, just so they could get some kind of stability with you, you know, some long-term stability, which would be marriage. They wanted to marry you because they felt that, you know, you're very, very abundant. You'd fill their cup. They could control you. They could, you know, off you. Like, say they married you for money. They were marrying you for money. Trying to marry you for money. Ending your life, maybe collecting some insurance policies at that, but know that they only wanted to marry you to end you. A paternity of a child in question, so that is a karma of somebody here. Maybe this karmic masculine, that this child isn't theirs. God is making his presence known through you. So yeah, God, the seen and unseen, are haunting these people, like haunting them. Maybe it says the dead speaks. Maybe they're just like they're hearing voices. They try to get you locked up by any means, including framing you for their crime. Okay, so the slander here. So yeah, they were trying to frame you for a crime here. They're getting a taste of their own medicine. Then we say they're being taught a lesson. Your animals are guides communicating with you. Okay, so animal guides, like I said, the dead speaks. It says that they were looking for many and every kind of ways to get their message to you. That these people are consumed with love, so loving to hate you, hating to love you, because they want this union to come together. So they're all invested in this masculine coming forward to you, this karmic masculine who's being haunted. They wanted you to marry this man so that way he could, or say if you're a masculine, or, it could pertain. They wanted you to marry this man so they could off you, get money out of it, take you out of the picture so you wouldn't compete, quote unquote, compete with them. However, it looks like this man got a backbone, but it was a backbone for his own personal gain. It wasn't because he actually gives a fuck about you at all. Because he was planning to marry you for money, so put you under control. What does the collective's higher self want them to know about all this? That the bumpy ride. Don't be afraid to make changes, regardless of how hard you perceive it to be. It can be fun if you allow it and let go of the resistance to it. This journey may be a bumpy ride. However, know that the destination will be worth it. Like I said, you're getting your wishes fulfilled. These people are in jail, like spiritual jail. They're probably going to be in actual jail. What does Goddess want the collective to know? Okay, so we have the message that held, sureness of the soil, unseen help, support, community. You're being supported by your community. You're being supported by the angelic realms. You're being supported by the unseen, the seen and unseen, or people who maybe try to dim their light, or people who just don't stand out in a crowd. They're defending you. Okay, you're being supported. You're being blessed by Goddess here. You're getting all the support that you need. Lineage of the Rose. Okay, you're moved by Goddess. You're here for this. You've been soul led by Goddess. So Goddess energy is heavily, heavily protecting you at this time. We did have the horse, which is like, say, Maka, Rhiannon. So high feminine energy. We'll see. We'll pull some of these out. We'll see if we get some. It's hard to grab it and not look at it, but I do it for reliability. Yeah. We got angel numbers are important. Apollo, the god of the sun, prophecy and medicine is here. Apollo. Or Lu. Anubis, the god of the dead. Dead speaks here, being haunted. So you're supported by so many different deities here. You've got the god of the sun, spreading the light, okay? You've got the god of the dead here. You've got the goddess here. Helios, the sun god. So that's 2 sun gods that we got here. And Hermes, the messenger of the gods. So you got heavy god energy here. And then fall equinox, which is September 20th to the 21st. Maybe that's when all this plan was going on, okay? Or that's when they're planning it. But fall equinox is significance. But you got heavy sun energy here. You've you've got 2 sun gods here, and a god of death and goddess energy, like the overall goddess, as well as, like, say, Maka. We did have the horse, which could also be Poseidon. You got Poseidon here. He would be the god of the sea, but also like the subconscious, the conscious. So you're getting a lot of spiritual guidance here. Okay, you've got a lot of gods here that are trying to contact you. Helios is like the Titan sun god. Okay, and then Apollo, he's we say this is part of the healing journey, but also the god of prophecy. Okay, so giving, aiding you in your gifts. Okay, Hermes, the messenger of the gods. So you're definitely getting. And remember, we got the cards that said that they were looking in any kind of way to give you these messages. So let me try to find those. Yeah. All these beings are trying to give you messages very quickly, and they're looking for any and every kind of way, like angel numbers, your dreams, things like that. So that way you feel like you don't miss an opportunity to get you out of this depression of feeling helpless, okay? Because you're moving on. Like, you're going to get to celebrate. You're moving on from these people and, like, their weird plan for you. What blessings should the collective be aware of to show gratitude for? That this is a blessing on a battle that cannot be avoided, okay? Like, this is something that you had to go through. This is a fated event. but you are strong, you are wise, you have access to your Akashic records, that you defeated these people. Like I say, they're all being taught a lesson. They're all in spiritual jail. Like, you could actually go to actual jail, especially if there's receipts on, you know, the person they were planning to end you with, okay? Or to, like, end your mind or whatever, because it says that things are going on behind the scenes to bring your wish manifestation, so think positive, okay? So there's information here that you're going to get. And this is a battle that cannot be avoided. This was a fated event for you, it was fated for you to take these people down. Okay, and so your rogue soulmate, somebody who is like an influential leader that people looked up to, as well as your family, all work together to do something to you. And now they're all being haunted by all these beings. And they fear for their life right now. Like, they don't know what's going on. Like, it's giving them like a mental illness. Like, they're hearing voices, maybe the voices are telling them stuff that they've done, and they don't know what to think. Like, they don't know what to say or do, because like what if you're having spirit messages from the departed? Like, if you're having just the dead speak to you, like, I know what you did last summer, you know, like, or I know what you did last fall equinox, like asking them weird questions, taunting them, haunting them, just anything. They're being paid back a lesson, and you have so much spiritual support. Like, it's uncanny how much support you have. Okay, so just know that. Well, thank you for watching. I hope this provided you with some clarity of what you already intuitively know. Please stay tuned for the princess and her inner voice. Bye, guys.